Leo, welcome. Welcome to the channel. Leo, this, oh my God, my dog. Leo, this is your love reading for the next 7-ish days. I feel like you're watching someone online, like in their socials, or someone's watching you. So it's good for the next 7 days, so it is timeless. If I'm telling the story and I say you this and they that, and the story's making sense but it's backwards, please do feel free to swap the energies between you and them, and or flip the script. That's fine. Also, if this reading does not resonate this week, please do feel free to watch the videos for your rising moon and Venus placements. If you don't know what they are, you can go on Cafe Astrology and do your chart for free. Leo, what is up for Leo in love? Is Leo feeling lost? Searching for new financial opportunities? Wanting a second chance? I've seen that twice now. I would knock on the table, but all my dogs would go crazy. Leo, let's see what's up with you. Knight of Wands, the Chariot, a lot of action. King of Swords, truth and clarity. Ace of Pentacles, I saw that 2 or 3 times in the pre-shuffle. The Devil, 5 of Wands. Queen of Swords, so we have the King and the Queen of Swords. 6 of Swords. 6 of Wands. I like that energy. And then at the bottom of the deck, 3 of Cups. Death, 5 of Pentacles. I saw that a few times. What do we got here? So, I see you as the Knight of Wands, and for some reason, usually I try and tell the whole thing, but I'm just being called to ignore the rest and just talk about you for a minute. I see you as the Knight of Wands, but I feel like what I just heard is you've kind of been like emotionally repressed, or just like feeling like dead, blah, meh, for quite a while. But something has woken you back up. Maybe it's a realization that you don't want your life to be the way it is. Like work, eat, sleep, work, eat, sleep, work, eat, sleep. Or you could be doing something like for a living, or be in a relationship that you don't want to be in. Something like that, where you're waking up and you're realizing, I've known I'm not happy, but now I know that I don't want to continue on this way. And that's what I see with the Knight of Wands. It's like a younger, more passionate version of how you've been. And this doesn't have to do with age. I mean, you could be like in your 30s and have been in a shitty job or a shitty relationship for the last 10 years, and now you're kind of waking up and wanting to get back or start over in a more exciting, passionate time, doing what makes you happy, doing what you have a passion for. Or you could be like in your 60s and be like, you know what? I don't have that much time left, maybe 20, 30 years, and I want it to be different. That's the energy that I'm getting, Leo. Like you're awakened. You want a second chance. You don't want to live how you have been. Something has reignited your passion for life. Okay? And we see that you're going to take action. We have the Chariot and the King of Swords. You've gotten some kind of clarity. Okay? Some kind of clarity. What I love is the passion of the wands and the logic of the swords. I see you kind of weighing things out, like, oh, I've got to live again. I've got to, this life of quiet desperation, this job is soul-sucking, this relationship is soul-sucking, I cannot do this any longer. Emotion, passion, fire, right? And then over here, you're like, okay, what are you going to do about it, Leo? Okay, so I like that. It's a nice balance. But here's what I will tell you, and I feel like the Chariot is kind of now energy. This reading is intended for the next 7-ish days. But again, if it's a journey, which this looks like, all of this in this reading is not going to happen and come to fruition in 7 days. But I feel like you're either going to have this epiphany, you're going to work on this epiphany, this realization, you're going to start taking action. Because the Chariot is now energy. I feel like you're going to do something. Even if it's to sit down and say, all right, I've told myself a few times in the last 10 years or 20 years or whatever it is that I'm not happy, but this time, bullshit. This time I am doing something. And what I dig about the King of Swords is I feel like you have a logical plan. Like you may have even sat down and wrote it out. Like in September, I'm going to do this. In October, I'm going to do this. By the end of the year, I want to have this done. Maybe you want to pay off some bills, want to save up. I see you maybe moving in the future. That may be part of your plan. But with the Chariot, this is about moving forward, taking progress to victory. And it's also about self-discipline and focus. And so that's a perfect time to bring up the Devil. I feel like the Devil is the unhealthy things that you've been doing to cope. Okay? Drinking, eating. Maybe you like, having, one too many, or maybe on the weekend you're like burying, drowning your sorrows, something like that. The Devil can be about addictions. Maybe spending too much money on bullshit because you get that little dopamine rush when you order something on Amazon, and then you get the package and you're like, throw the thing in the closet or whatever. But you've been doing something to dull the pain. Even if it's like scrolling, obsessive, paying attention to your phone, something though. You have given up control of your own life, and you realize that. And with the Chariot, you're taking control back. You're getting back self-discipline. You've had it before, you'll have it again. And you know that. Okay? I feel like once you focus on these negative habits, I guess I'll call it, that have helped to keep you in this unhappy place, I feel like you have the basis, I guess is what I'm looking for. Foundation, basis. You're opening yourself up to, I think one of the reasons why you've stayed where you've stayed is comfort, fear. Well, it's comfortable. I got a good job. Who am I to, first world problems. I guess I should be happy. But you're like, I am not happy. And I think the basis of it all was safety, security. If I do something new, will I make as much as I do at this job? I don't have much of a savings, or what I do have, should I spend it on this new thing? But this is also part of the plan, I feel like, with the King of Swords and the Ace of Pentacles. The King of Swords, you're planning. Ace of Pentacles for your new life. And I think you're realizing it can be stable, it can be secure, it can be abundant. I can get a new job. I can start over. I feel like people need to stop calling me, is what I feel like. Yeah, I feel like, do you have someone I can't tell with the Five of Wands. Five of Swords is kind of internal, but Five of Wands can be internal too. This could be like your internal struggle with yourself. Okay? Like, I'm comfortable, I've got everything, I'm, you know, if I make a change, then I'll have to deal with A, B, and C. Maybe 3 big things: job, family, romantic partner, or something. You know, it's like, oh my God, you know, how overwhelming. I feel like you're going back and forth, like you've been going back and forth and fighting with yourself for quite a while. But I just feel like you just can't. You're not going to stay how you are. I'm not going to say where you are. I'm going to say you're not going to stay how you are. Now, we've got the Queen of Wands, Queen of Swords at the crux of it all. It's very similar energy to the King of Swords. To me, this is like your logical plan, your passion plan. You're bringing those two things together. Bottom line, though, this is just me thinking this. It's like I'm just getting this, taking control of your life. Changing the dialogue in your head. Each time something fearful comes up, you're like, not going there. With the Six of Swords, this is moving from choppy waters to calmer waters. It's a journey. It can be spiritual, emotional, physical, can be actual travel. Okay? So you're going on a journey. Maybe it's spiritual, emotional, and physical. Maybe you plan on moving. Maybe that's something you want to do. And it has to do with the heart chakra. So this could be moving towards a passion, something or someone that you love. We've got the Six of Wands, which is moving forward towards victory. It's about winning. It's about being successful. It's about getting a reward, being recognized. And even if you are just recognizing yourself and awarding yourself for overcoming your habits or mindset or whatever that was keeping you restricted. And you would certainly deserve to reward yourself. And we have the Six of Swords, the Six of Wands, and the Chariot. Okay? These are all about movement. Okay? Moving forward. And all about travel. I really do feel like travel could be either travel or moving. Could be part of your future plan. Maybe that's something that held you back. Like, oh man, you know, moving to another state or maybe even another country. That would be so hard. But I do see you on a journey, and it's looking like it could even be a physical journey. And then Leo, with the Three of Cups, I feel like you have a very, very supportive inner circle of friends and family who would understand, even if they would be some of the ones that you would be leaving. Or if you're, say you're in a shitty relationship and you want to go home, but you don't know how to do it and you've felt restricted and there's been arguments and stuff, your friends and family will really help you. This is what I'm hearing. Either to come to them, or even if you're leaving them, they'll understand why you're going, okay? And then we have the Death card, which is about transformation. The ending of an old automatic way of doing things, which I feel like how your life has been for at least the last 10 years, if not more, and the beginning of a transition, a transformation, a new beginning. So this kind of went long. Sorry, Leo, but this is what I have for you. Yay, you're waking up, okay? Thumbs up and subscribe. And if you have not subscribed, please do. Help my channel to grow. It would mean the world to me. It would not cost you a penny. Thank you, Leo. Bye-bye.